I don't even think I need an introduction for this video. Newcastle 2, Manchester United 1. I've got Ray to discuss the game. You know, frustrating night, very frustrating game, very frustrating performance. I'll get into it in a moment. I'll let Ray start because Ray is a legend on this channel. You know, he's always going to be here. You know, he's always he's somebody that's been through a lot with this club. You know, from his younger days as well. You know what I mean? Big up to you, Ray. Hope you're doing good, my guy.
Big up, everybody, man. I'm doing good, man. Again, United, big up people, big up all everyone. To any sports, big up the chat. I hope you're all feeling better after watching our boys do what they do for years. Flop. Absolutely flopped. I mean, there's nothing else we can say. We cannot say, oh, well, yeah, there's positives. There's none. There's big time flop. We haven't won at Newcastle since 2020 or something. 6 years defeat.
Yeah.
We went back there again with the same mentality. And it is a mentality thing. It is a mentality thing. It's not a skill thing. It's a mentality thing. We went there. We even got the referee even gave us another red card back to back. And what do? Nothing. And then we allow Newcastle just to sit there, laugh at us, and then throw one ball forward. One man runs forward and then curls a shot in, and then we lose the game. And it's spineless, it's gutless, it's yellow bellied, it's everything that you can describe, from the managers to the players, especially the players, because they know what was in stake. They knew Liverpool lost. They knew they could just stretch it on one of our rivals from sixth place, but they don't do it. And we've got 9 games to go, and I don't trust these boys because I know these boys will pull another stinker somewhere because they just don't have the mentality to go get. When the prize is there, chat and guys and AK, they don't take the prize. They don't take the prize. The prize is there for you. All you got to do is just show and put a performance in. You got 10 days to relax. Put the performance in, get a result at Newcastle, look at the table and laugh. Okay, look, we're now 6 points ahead of Liverpool. Chelsea won, and then you could dent off Aston Villa, and we're still third, but we could have been cementing our position at third. And this is why I always argue with, and I always have a rant on me when it comes to United. When United needs to show up, and you need to prove to the world, okay, look, we're ready. We mean business. We put in the most yellow belly performance you can ever see. And Newcastle again was chicken. Carrick was a chicken. The players was a chicken. Everybody was a chicken. Nobody was good. Everybody gets a below average performance because it was below average. I think the only person who was trying was Bruno, but then the rest of these boys wasn't even. He wasn't good, but he was trying to put the ball there for man to try and do something with. But then they didn't do nothing. But he's average too. I was saying the only person who tried to attack probably was Bruno, but the rest of them was. But he still was average. They're all gonna get when we get to the ratings. They're gonna get some nasty ratings and more rants from me because I'm just thinking. Sorry, what were you saying?
No. Please finish. I don't mean to cut you.
Yeah. They're gonna get more nasty rants from me and more nasty ratings because they're all average. 10 men. I don't care if it's away from home or whatever. 10 men. You should be taking the space and putting the ball and hurting the opposition. We did nothing with the ball. Nothing. And we deserve what we got in the end. Because when in football, when you play about with the ball too much and you don't threaten the opposition, they're gonna be like, oh, these guys don't really care about winning. So let's go and win the game by throwing a ball in the channel and man scoring the goal.
There's some uncomfortable conversations that need to be had on today's show. And I promise you will not like what I'm going to say. Some of the things I will say, some of you might not like it.
Well, I've been bolding.
Some people in the chat, some people watching this video back might not like what I'm about to say. They might not like it. But uncomfortable conversations need to be had about this fucking team and these players.
Yes.
Some uncomfortable conversations need to be had. All right, I'm not putting any single blame on Carrick today because Carrick is not the permanent manager. Well, at least I hope he doesn't get the permanent manager job because we're going to make another mistake. We're going to make another mistake hiring another ex-legend managing our football club. You know, we shouldn't hire Carrick. I don't want Carrick. to be the permanent manager. I want Carrick to stick around, maybe be the assistant manager of someone that's coming in, but don't be the manager for the football club going forward, because I don't think he's ready. I don't simply think he's ready. And last night it shows that his inexperience can carry across these games. And 10 men Newcastle, bro, they had Jacob Ramsey sent off for a fucking dive. And we still couldn't exploit the fucking middle. We still couldn't exploit shit.
Eddie Howe outsmarted him.
He did. Eddie Howe outsmarted Carrick. Eddie Howe is a Carabao Cup winner.
He's a decent manager, and he knows what he's doing. He's got Newcastle in New Europe. He's got, and they're doing pretty well. So this guy is a class. This guy has got the tactics, and Carrick got shamed up.
He's a Carabao Cup winner.
Yeah,
he's a Carabao Cup winner. Carrick has not won anything in his career yet.
No,
and I love Carrick, and I always will. Carrick is one of my favorite players of all time.
Well, yeah, of course, bro.
There's some comments out there talking about Carrick not being a legend and whatnot, bro. Carrick is a legend. All right, Carrick.
Well, he's a legend. You see, the thing is, this is why I'm with you. I don't want a legend managing the club. Except the only time I want a legend managing the club is when they've won things at management level. Player level and management level is completely two different things, yeah. Player level, you can change the game, you can influence the game. Managers, yeah, they can influence the game, but the majority of the time they're watching players try and do something. And if you're not a manager that's experienced at big clubs and winning things, sometimes, even though this is what happened to Ollie, sometimes you're a legend of our club, but when it comes to managing players, some players don't look up to you like that, like fans would. You know what I mean? Fans would look up to Carrick, but players will look up to this guy and go, yo, manager, what are you telling me to do? This is rubbish. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't want Carrick as a legend, because I want him to grow, maybe assistant or something, but grow somewhere else. Go to, I don't know, Ipswich, get them up, get them into Europe, win stuff, get them far into the Champions League or something, and then you say, oh look, Carrick has gone to Ipswich and look at what he's done, and then bring him to United, because you know he's dealt with the big pressure games. But you could see yesterday, as I said, you're right. I'm not cussing Carrick out that much. I'm just saying he was lazy in the game. But his experience is what we'll see. Because if you looked at him, he was scared, he was nervous, he did not know what to do, because he doesn't have that experience. He knew he was going to lose that game, and he looked petrified. And do you really want to give a job to a man like that? I mean, that's the uncomfortable things what we should be talking about. You know, everyone's like, oh, give him the job because he beat this guy. Give him the job because he beat that guy. But this is what I was saying to people when people were talking about these things. They would say, look, yeah, we've won games, but you have to critique it over a long period of time. And the warning signs are there, bro. The warning signs are not, and it's not just yesterday. The warning signs have been there for a while. When he comes up against somebody who can find him out, does he have the mouse? Does he have the experience to have another in-game changing to make United win? And you know, he lost today, and he's gonna get these kind of games under United or under the spot wing in the future. And we can't make that mistake saying, okay, yeah, he's a legend, give him the role. We must interview other people who has been in these situations, been down to 10 men away, still found a way to win, still, you know, good in Europe. Because if we get Europe, you know, he's going to be exposed even more because he hasn't got no experience. Somebody told me, oh yeah, he's managed one game in Europe. Well, that's not experience. How is managing one game is experience, Akavin?
How is that experience? Carrick,
exactly what I'm saying, bro. You need to run a campaign in Europe, bro. You need to be in Europe, qualify for Europe, and run a season in it, and then another season.
Cristiano Ronaldo for a few games, and that's about it.
That's about it.
Only a bit of experience you can possibly say Michael Carrick has. Managing Middlesbrough does not give you experience. Managing Middlesbrough is not at the top level of football.
Exactly.
It's not at the top level of football.
Middlesbrough's not even in the top flight. If they were in the top flight, and you could say, oh yeah, he's managed a top flight club in the Premier League and he's done this and that. No, he's not even managed a top flight club. And people are going to tell me, yeah, this man is the right man. But
yeah. Sorry, go on. Finish your point.
Yeah, I said, but this is the problem with fans. You try to speak to them about things. You see, we work on too much hype up and we won a game. Oh yeah, everything's good. But everything is not good because you could see the cracks there. If you analyze it deep, like you and me do, and Kyle, or from overseas football, you'll see the problems are there. And when you lose, you're ranting because you can highlight the problems. What we know what's going to happen. I saw Newcastle with performance and result coming because we were said here, yeah, we're winning, but something ain't really right because we're not playing that kind of football we played when we were playing against Man City and Arsenal, when we were doing the Cunha, you know this thing on Cunha, Bruno Cunha, all that nonsense. Everybody was dancing about that. I like that. I thought that was when Carrick were playing that and we were playing that, I thought, oh, hang on, I didn't see that before, but that's gone now. That kind of football, that one touch football, that passing and movement, that's all gone, bro. It's all gone. It's like the players go, oh yeah, okay. Fed up now, I'm done with it. And then when I'm hearing about stuff about he's giving them training sessions off and all that, that's the problem. They're now relaxed. They're now saying, oh well, I don't have to train hard now, and they're taking the same frigging attitude in the training to the matches now. So they relax. Our intensity has gone down, our running has gone down in the last couple of games, and now we're back to producing these type of results again. But what we thought we seen the back off, but we're back again to what we were. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For me, look, just if you go back and look at the first half, right? There was one standout. Actually, you know what? I'll go out for the whole 90. I'll go through the whole 90. There was one standout performer for me last night. Only one. Only one can leave that pitch with their head held high. Nusayr Mazraoui. He's the only guy on that pitch last night that actually had any bit of sense in him. He's the only guy. Mazraoui was my man of the match by a distance. Cunha, Bruno, Mbeumo, Menu, all of them were fucking shit. Yeah,
they were shot.
They were not even close to my man of the match. Nobody comes close to Mazraoui last night. Was my man of the match. The moment he went off, you could see Newcastle dominating his side. When he went off.
Yeah, because we put on Malacia and then Malacia fucking got skinned.
How is Malacia still in this football club? Is fucking crazy.
He's fucking mad, isn't it?
How's he still here? How's he still here?
He got skinned, and then the guy just scored the one-on-one goal, individual goal, and we lost.
Goal, to be fair, crazy goal, man. I mean,
plus, to be honest, Newcastle deserved that goal because we were fucking shit in the second half. Absolutely shit. Did you see us in the second half? We were awful.
They had 10 men.
But they were playing better than us. They would look like they wanted to score. We just there. I don't know what we're doing, bro. We had a chance to put the ball in the box. Oh, pass it side to side to side to side. Bro, you're fucking 10 men. Try and create space. 1-2. Score a goal.
Mazraoui was the only guy that could leave that pitch with any bit of any sense in him last night. He's the only guy that I can tell you right now. Sorry, he's the only guy, in my opinion, right, that I felt that he was the best player on the pitch.
Yeah.
Mazraoui was the and Mbeumo.
Well, it was awful.
We're gonna have some conversations about this guy right now, yeah? Uncomfortable conversations about Brian Mbeumo. We're gonna have some uncomfortable conversations about Brian Mbeumo in this show. Right? I don't care if he's a new signing. I don't care. I genuinely don't care if he's a new signing. Right? And Mbeumo in the last few games has been absolutely fucking useless.
Yes, and they don't take him off earlier. Burning him out. Burning him out, and then he's performing bad performance.
Bro, Ray, he's been doing absolutely nothing on the pitch and still managed to stay on the pitch. Last night, you had a prime example. He missed from point blank. He skied his shot. He missed from point blank. You had Cunha. Cunha got by players, but no end product.
No end product. None.
Zero end product. Zero. No end product last night. Sesko, zero service. I felt sorry for Sesko. He was the only guy on that pitch. Him and Bruno and Mazraoui were the only three players on that pitch that actually wanted it. Sesko, he wasn't able to link with anyone. Yeah, we have a very, very greedy front line. A very greedy front line. They don't want to pass. They don't want to link up with anybody. Yeah, Cunha and Mbuemo, these two guys better step the fuck up. They better step it up in the next few games.
Exactly, bro. There's no product from Bro, no product from Cunha, no product from anyone. And these are the boys who've been signed to give the end product. You can't, I mean, the thing with it, you and another thing, what the most uncomfortable thing is that we haven't got any frigging backup. We haven't got any backup to say, okay, look, Bruno, you're not playing good, sub him. I mean, Zerts came on and almost tried. But still, this is the thing what I say about it, what I mean?
My left back right there, Lewis Hall. I've been telling people about Lewis Hall.
Yeah.
Bring him in. We should have had top tier scouts at Newcastle yesterday night. Lewis Hall is one of the signs I want in the summer.
Yeah.
No joke. Lewis Hall is one of the signs I want this summer. No one else. Yeah. At left back, we need Lewis Hall. Someone of that quality. He's good. He's a really good player. I'm taking him in my left back. And, bro, I would have taken Newcastle's entire back line in my team last night. That's how fucking shit we were.
Yeah, bro, because they were showing you how to play. They were showing you the intensity, block shots, good passing, all this bullshit. But, yeah. We've slipped our performances, and Ahmed's gone backwards. Bruno's having a rough spot. Cunha's not really performing. What's going on again? Comfortableness over complacence again, and that's down to what's happening with the coaching. They're not telling them to continue being intense. We're taking a relaxed break now. Some of them were sent on holiday, and it's like, bro, you're not, bro. What the fuck are you going on holiday for? You should be training hard. You've not done anything. You fucked our season up.
You know what it is? Sorry, I just want to say something real quick. Yeah. Do you know what's really concerning me, Ray? Do you know what's concerning me, bro? Michael Carrick's training sessions.
This is exactly what's concerning me, bro.
He's giving them very less training sessions, bro.
Less training sessions, less intense. Telling them giving them holidays, bro. He's falling back into the trap. What these boys allow. That's why they're coming to games now and not performing. When I don't want to keep going back to Amrin and all this, but when Amrin was there, he was doing an intense stretching, and then we came to the games intense because he knew that that's what we need to be. A Carrick's come in there and done the friendly job, and now these boys have come out not really intense anymore.
Yeah,
They've gone back to the lazy Ollie attitude where I just come in and I give the bare minimum, and this is the thing.
Just reading some of your comments, people. I mean, your crash out is valid. All of your crash out tonight is valid.
It's valid, bro.
We lost one game in like how many, but like still, it's the manner in how we lost it. It's a manner how you lost it. You could have gone away to Newcastle and said, all right, we have not won here in 6 years. Let's win today. 10 men Newcastle. The referee gave him a fucking second yellow card for Jacob Ramsey for diving. Yeah, he dove and he got a second yellow card. Newcastle get a very questionable penalty. I don't know if it was a penalty in my opinion. I don't think it was. I don't know what anyone else has to think about it, but regardless, whatever.
Very soft penalty. I mean, Bruno accidentally really touched him with his knee, and that don't make you go down like a. I don't think that make you dive down like a pack of salts. I don't think so. But we equalized. And then we thought, oh, okay, we're gonna go get them now because we equalized. Come out the second half, look like old men. Can't run, can't pass. Tired looking, rubbish looking, and I'm like, that's
the end of the first half, Ray, we could have used that to our advantage to score another 2 goals. And you know what? We responded straight away with an equalizer, and that's what
I don't know what talk Carrick gave the lads then. Did he give him a talk to all right, boys, let's go get this game? Or did he say, oh, just play safe and
They got too comfortable, bro.
way too comfortable?
We got way too comfortable. If you actually look at the second half, right? Look at the substitutions Michael Carrick made last night. If I'm telling you right now, Ray, look at the substitutions. The substitutions told you the whole story. The substitutions were, were the reason United looked comfortable. You know what Carrick said? All right, let's just bring on a defensive midfielder and a right back.
Yeah.
Let's just bring on a defensive midfielder and a right back. You don't take Casemiro off. Learn your lesson. You do not take Casemiro off.
You got 10 days. You got 10 days to sleep.
Not for Ugarte. Although Ugarte came on and did a good job. I don't think he played badly.
He didn't play badly, but still, he tried. He tried to attack, but he's not attacking. He's not an attacking midfielder.
You don't take Casemiro off, and you don't take what's it called? You don't take what's his name that got subbed off last night for right back? Was it Luke Shaw that got subbed off last night? Yeah, it was Luke Shaw that got subbed off last night. Then Mazraoui went to left back. Mazraoui did a very good job. Mazraoui was the best player on the pitch for me last night. I don't care what anyone, right? He's my man of the match. Intercepting the passes, intercepting the balls, and intercepting the intercepting the passes, and everything.
You see, the thing is, you're absolutely right. The whole team was too comfortable.
Defending well, going forward with it. You know what I mean? He was the best player on the pitch last night.
Yeah.
So Mazraoui is my man of the match. The rest of them, hang your head in fucking shame. 10 men Newcastle in the last minute of the game. All you had to do was defend that last attack. It's not that difficult.
It's not that difficult because it was a nothing ball. It was a nothing ball, and we should be running back to defend it.
Why did Malacia come across and defend the ball that was gonna? Sorry, if you look at Osula'S chance that he had right at the end, if you look at where the ball was at the time when he was dribbling it, right? Malacia comes across, taps the ball out of bounds. Tap it out.
That's what you should be doing.
Cover the space. Don't let him drift inside. That's what Malacia did.
Tap the ball out, and let the team come back and cover the space. But he let him run past him, curl back the ball. He didn't even try to block the shot. Just tapped it out, and inexperienced as usual.
We got too comfortable with the subs, and we made the attacking subs late on in the game. We should have made the attacking subs at halftime. The attacking sub should have happened at halftime. And I found out yesterday that was Casemiro's one and only ever visit to St. James's Park. He never went to St. James's Park in his career.
And he scored as well.
He scored, and we took him off. We took Casemiro off.
Bad management yesterday, bro. None about that. That said,
I love Carrick. Poor management from him yesterday.
He's only an intern manager anyway, and that's what we should stay with because his training is bad. Because you don't train these boys like that because they need intensity, bro. We lacked intensity yesterday. What we were saying about United all the time, lacking intensity, and then come in and be when the game comes, we look like fools. We'll come back to that. In the last 4 games, United have been asleep, and we relied on moments again to win those games.
Everton game was a moment's game. The Palace game, we relied on on a red card to happen. And this game, we couldn't even beat fucking 10 men Newcastle.
You know what I mean?
Newcastle at home, away. Yeah, this is St. James's Park, at a ground we've struggled to go away to and win for 6 years straight. I'm sick and tired of going away to Newcastle and fucking losing, man. Sick and tired of going to Newcastle and not winning a game there, man. Every single year, I expect to defeat at Newcastle for some reason, and I hate it. I hate that feeling, man. I genuinely hate that feeling. I genuinely hate the way to Newcastle and losing. I'm sick and tired of it, man. Every single season. Last year we got slapped 4-1.
This year we got fucking. You know, this is what I'm saying. But every time, and you know what we're going to be doing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I agree, man.
Big up.
Big up, Kyle. Big up, your old boy.
Big up, bro. Big
No,
up.
but you know what frustrates? But you know what frustrates me? I was telling myself before the game, let me sleep because I don't know what will happen this game. But then I feel like I've wasted hours of sleep that I could have slept. Watching United play, we're not playing as if we wanted the 3 points. What was that
No,
passing? Huh?
I said
It's
no.
like
You're right.
Newcastle
You're right. Yeah.
wanted the points, like Newcastle wanted the points more than we did. Newcastle was more intense. Newcastle was more aggressive. Newcastle was more physical, and their passing were accurate. We were playing sloppy football, and Sesko disappeared in that match. I don't know what Carrick was thinking, bringing on his first sub as a DM. We needed an attacking energy as a first sub. We needed Ahmad to come on. Abumu was quiet.
He was useless, Kyle. He didn't even do anything. He couldn't finish 6 yards out. He made runs into the box. Didn't do absolutely nothing about it. And you're really pissing me off. Sorry to cut you off there, bro. Is the fact that he is one of our most he has one of our most goals this season.
Yeah.
He has one of the most goals for us this season. Sesko's going to catch up to him easily. Sesko will catch up and overtake him. Hope he does, anyways. Yeah, because I want Sesko to start scoring more goals as well, right? The moment Mbeumo gets overtaken by Sesko, it just tells you Mbeumo's form is gone. Because you know what it is? We've used him to the point where we don't know how to use him anymore. He's making runs into the box, can't finish from 6 yards, expected to work with him. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something really, really controversial right now. Right? And Mbeumo cannot be our starting right wing in the Champions League next season if we get it next season. I'm saying this now. And Mbeumo cannot be our starting right winger next season in the Champions League. Sorry, he just cannot. He just can't. Proper fullbacks against bigger sides, the proper fullback will eat him alive because the way he's playing, they'll eat him alive. Lewis Hall pocketed him last night.
Yeah.
Lewis Hall had a field day with him last night, and you expect him to perform like that in the Champions League. You expect him to play like this when we get to the Champions League. Yeah, he's not my starting right winger next season in the Champions League. I don't care. He cannot be our starting right winger next season in the Champions League. Whatever.
That's what we need backup, bro.
Also, another thing that frustrated me is what was Malacia's defending in the end.
Exactly.
How can you mark that guy? Like Malacia, you look like you're lost in the field. You look lost. You made even Maguire more lost than you are. Like that goal that Newcastle scored, the winner. I blame Malacia 100%. Maguire also had some
space. He didn't cover the space.
Yeah, also Maguire also has some space because he did not react enough. He did not realize that Malacia is lost. So both of them have to take that blame for that goal. But Malacia,
yes, because they left it 1-on-1. They didn't double up. They didn't try and force him away from a shooting angle. They let him into a shooting angle, and they didn't force him more towards the byline where he has to go and try and cross a ball in, and somebody else is there to head it away. They forced him inside, and you know, once I saw he went inside, I said, "Hey, up, he's going to take a shot," and he went in.
Yeah, I also saw that
because you could see the play happening. They have the players them with the play, because you could see that once he cuts inside, he's looking to shoot, and because it's a shot. Let me just shoot because we lose. We're drawing. Let me just take a shot and see if it goes in. And he went in. It wasn't like, oh yeah, a very skillful goal where he took one shot, where he took the ball, dribbled past 4 or 5 guys, did some tricks, cut in and shoot. It was a long ball into the channel. He chased it, he got it, and you knew he's going to cut in You know what I mean? You know he's going to cut in. You know he's going to cut in and try. Let me just take a shot because it's almost at the end of the game. So what you do there as defenders, you double up on him and you force him into an angle where all the thing he has to do is cross, and then you've got your other defenders there to head the ball away. I would have won the game, but no, Tyler lets him do a little step thing and get back into his strong foot, and then curl it into the back of the net. And Maguire doesn't even come over to try and force him back onto another angle.
Yeah,
You double up there, and then you finished. Games fit. Even if you don't win, you take the point and you go on and live another day. But the fact that they fucked up and didn't do that, that's the reason why we lost the game. Well, no, that's not the only reason why we lost the game, but the reason why we lost that goal. And if you watch Newcastle, they were doubling up on our wingers, forcing them back
every time.
Yeah,
every time they're doubling up. And another thing I blame Carrick for this game is his subs decisions.
bad.
How do you bring on Ugarte when we need a goal? When you've seen Newcastle have gone to 10 men, you bring in a defensive midfielder. That is something that Ruben will have done.
Facts.
You don't make mistakes that your previous manager was sacked for.
Exactly.
Never.
Bro.
Especially when you're in the running to become the next manager. You never make those mistakes.
As if he's just trying to give people a run out. That's what it was. That was what his substitution was. Oh, Agate, you haven't run out for a while. Go on and get a run out.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, and you only make those subs when you're 2-1 up, never when you're 1-1 and trying to look for a goal.
We got too cocky and arrogant, in my opinion. I think United played very I can't even fucking talk. Excuse me. They were very arrogant last night. You know, they thought, all right, let's just bring in a defensive midfielder. They're down to 10 men anyway. You might as well just bring on some players. Let's just play around with Newcastle. You don't play around. You don't play with a team at a ground you haven't won at for 6 years. You don't. You don't play around at a ground you haven't won at for 6 years. That was our best chance to win last night. We're down to 10 men. We could have capitalized on that. Could have exploited that, but we didn't. You know, we didn't. We wasted a long time to bring on Ahmad. Yeah. And Buemo should have gone off at halftime the way he was playing. I don't care. Or he should have gone off in the 60th minute. I don't care. Yeah, he was absolutely dreadful, right? Cunha did nothing again last night. Cunha's been useless as well the last few games. Nobody wants to talk about it. Yeah, Cunha's done nothing. All he does is just moan and complain and just not get on with the game.
Yeah. Two of them will be useless. It's been Sesko scoring the goals that's been the reason why, you know, it's been like, but he couldn't find nothing last night. He was getting blocked out last night. It was just shit. It's shit all around. Shit.
Yeah, it has been a shit performance, shit attack, and that's what I worried about. Remember, I mentioned it.
This one right here as well. Newcastle before this lost 3 home games in a row.
Remember, I mentioned it in the preview that one thing I worry about is our attack. I mentioned it in our preview. Remember that?
Yeah, man.
I told you our attack will struggle at St. James Park, and I was fucking right about that.
People are like Goldbridge using this result and last performance to justify the intensity of Amorim. Bro, these Amorim cocksuckers are going to be coming back now.
Well, to be fair with Goldbridge, right, he's absolutely correct in it, because look at the intensity, bro. Where is it? We said this. The training. Where is it? The training. Carrick has reduced the intensity, and you could see it in the performance because we don't have none, and that's why I'm worried about Carrick. How are you going to reduce the intensity of training? Because these players are going to sleepwalk through the match.
Bro, I'm sick of one game a week.
Yeah. Actually, Goldbridge right there hit it on the nail. This is what that comment just said there. Goldbridge just hit it because we just talked about this. We said what worries me with Carrick is the training, because why is it that all of a sudden the intensity of the team has gone down and we're now letting Newcastle outwork us? It's outwork yesterday. That's why we lost. And this is where I'm actually looking at Carrick at the moment. I'm thinking, well, don't reduce intensity, bro. What you should be doing is keeping it the same and making attacking substitutions,
Right.
as Kyle said. Keep the intensity the same. Don't reduce it. If you reduce the intensity, you're gonna lose your chance of getting a job, because
Right.
soon as sorry, what did you say?
No, sorry.
Yeah.
Finish your point.
Soon as you tell these boys, oh, you don't have to train like you train on the Amrit, these boys are gonna take the day off. They're gonna take it easy, because they're gonna say, oh well, yeah, he's only in interim, so I don't really have to do my job. And you're gonna lose games like you lost yesterday. Once you do that, your name should be thrown away from the hat of managing United, because what Carrick should be doing is coming in and telling us, like, whatever you did on the Amrin, we will continue this intensity. So don't think we're taking days off or anything like that. We're going to continue this. I'm just going to bring you into this new formation that we're going to do, but we're going to keep this intensity up. But once you start saying, oh, I'm going to reduce training, I'm going to reduce Sundays, these boys are going to sleepwalk and they're going to come to the game and lose. Sorry, that was my big rant. So.
No. You're
Yeah,
spot on.
and also our man marking. I've been speaking about this time and time over again. How can we have a lousy man marking abilities? That's why Palace scored the goal in the last game. That's why Newcastle scored the goal, because of lousy man marking.
Yes.
I've never seen a team that can man mark as bad as United has in the last 3 games.
Joro at the back is just is not good enough. I've been saying this. Joro is not good enough at the moment. He'll be good in the future, but at the moment he's not good enough. The guy should not be playing center back for Man United. We should have gone in the summer and tried to sign a center back. Harry Maguire is still our center back today's day. And look, Maguire's been playing well. I'm not going to shit on Maguire, all right? But we cannot be keeping the same center back pairing for years, or at least some of them that have not performed well. You cannot have them here. You know, we should be going into the summer, trying to go and sign a new center back, sign 2 new fullbacks, and then the midfield. And then we have a lot to do, man. Qualifying for Champions League ain't just gonna help this club go back to where it should be.
Exactly. It's too much to do.
Champions League every season should be the bare minimum for this football club, not the maximum. It should be the bare minimum for this club.
Exactly. Champions League is the bare minimum. That's the bare minimum.
Bro, and I'm just gonna say this right now, yeah. I wish we were in the FA Cup. I wish we were playing in the FA Cup. I wish we were playing week in, week out. Yeah? I'm sick and tired of having to wait 15 days till our next game.
10 days now.
Well, bro, and then the amount of training time we have, bro, it's been cut short. This is 1 game a week. The training time should be more.
Exactly, bro.
If it was Champions League, FA Cup, League Cup, Premier League, I get it, because you're trying to maximize your fitness and limit, and not trying to damage limitations or whatnot. You know what I'm trying to say, bro? We're playing 1 game a week. This training.
We've only got 9 games to go. It's not like we've got.
It's a childish. It's a fucking PE teacher's, primary school training session. Primary school training session settings, bro.
Exactly, bro.
At the first team level, for a pro club, that's what frustrates me.
And all I kept hearing Man United fans say was, "Oh, let's just qualify for the top 4. Let's just get back into the Champions League." No. Why don't we try and pick up some trophies along the way too? We're Man United Football Club. Stop fucking throwing away these little cups that you so-called called. Yeah.
And AK is not just getting the Champions League. I want to win the damn thing as well. But with that performance, that's not gonna tell me that you're gonna win it. You're gonna go there and then you're gonna fall at the first hurdle. That's what that performance is telling me, like yesterday. Because Newcastle is a Champions League team. So you can't beat a Champions League team. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, it's okay. That performance is telling me is that we're not ready for Europe. Our intensity. Yeah. Like, how can you tell me a Newcastle side who are currently in 3 competitions have played better intensity than a team that plays 1 game a week?
Exactly.
We're playing as if we're playing the same intensity that Burnley plays.
Exactly, bro. And that's
and
you're
we
right
call
there.
ourselves a big six club.
You're right there, Kyle. I mean that performance yesterday telling me that you're not ready for Europe, and because Newcastle is a Champions League team, and if you're gonna go into Champions League, you're gonna get more intensive, and you think you're gonna qualify, you're gonna be at bottom of the league again, like you were two or 3 seasons ago in that competition with that performance. That's what I say. It's not just let's get Champions League. Well, we need to show we are ready to take the next. This is what before you came in, Kyle. My rant was every time that we need to show we're going to take it to the next level, we never do.
Build a gap. Build a gap.
Yeah,
You mentioned yesterday, right? We need to build a gap, and we
Yeah.
could have capitalized. Liverpool lost to fucking Wolves yesterday. We could have capitalized 6 points by beating Newcastle away. That could have been a 6-point gap between us and Liverpool. That could have been a 9-point. That could have been another 6-point gap between us and Chelsea. Chelsea have cut the deficit back to 3 points now. Liverpool
Yes.
have cut the deficit back to 3 points.
yes.
Aston Villa,
Yeah.
you best believe it. We
And how
can't
many
have a Villa-
times will we have?
Go on.
And you know what frustrates me is that this is the 9th time we have clocked points when we needed points this
Yeah.
season.
When you expect these boys to come out and give an effort performance and get a win, that you think yes, they're serious to do what they're doing, they go and drop something like this, and they've done it 9 times, as Carl's just said there, 9 times. So it's like they don't want the Champions League. It's like they don't want to improve themselves. They just want to be cozy and just do cozy football, and then if we win, we don't.
Yeah. Another thing that frustrated me is what did our captain do to give away that penalty?
That's the thing. I don't even know how that was a penalty, to be honest.
No, even no. Let's be honest,
It wasn't-
Bruno should have thought better.
As in,
No, you cannot be giving away a penalty, even if you know that it shouldn't be a penalty. You cannot be tackling like that.
Yeah, because Anthony Gordon is one of them guys that will go down easy.
Yeah,
You know the play. You know the type of play. I mean, I do like Anthony Gordon, but you do know the type of player he is. Anytime he's in the box, slightest touch, he's on the floor, and he'll get the penalty.
yeah.
Because he was running into a cul-de-sac because we were surrounding him, and all he had to do was just when he loses the ball, clear it. But no, Bruno decided to touch his knees, and of course Anthony's going down.
Yeah.
And you can't blame Gordon there because he's asked a question of the ref, and the referee responded. And when you see VAR, you do see the knee touch, and they're not going to overturn that.
and never going to overturn that.
No, they're never going to overturn it because you can see the knee touch. If there wasn't any knee touch and Gordon dived, yeah, he gets booked. But there was a touch.
Why
Huh?
did Bruno have to run in behind?
That's it. He should have not
Stay
touched
there.
him and let
Stay
the ball naturally disappear from Anthony's foot because we had cover. We had about 3 or 4 guys around him, and even if he got past in the car, we could have just patted the ball away, and it will have it would have been a clearance.
Yeah.
But you see, we don't have the IQ football. Listen, we're football fans, right? And we have more IQ on the pitch than these boys have on when they play.
Yeah.
We're breaking down the players and telling them what they should have been doing. And I'm not a professional footballer. I was an amateur footballer.
Yeah, I'm also an amateur footballer, but sometimes these professional footballers make rookie mistakes.
They make rookie mistakes, mate. Yeah, and these boys have been playing the game all their lives, bro. All
Yeah,
their lives, they've been playing the game. And some of the decision making, I look at them and I think, boys, your football IQ is so low. We're not intelligent. We're not an intelligent team, guys, on the chat. We're not an intelligent team. We do dumb stuff all the time to drop points and eventually lose games. You don't
Yeah,
get beaten. You don't get beaten by one player with just one long ball into the channel. That's League One football and footballers, not top level footballers, internationals.
We took it too easy. We took it too easy, and this is what's going to happen. You don't if you take things too easy, you'll never get by, and that's what we did last night. And United just allowed Newcastle to play through the middle. I was very surprised at how much the ball was in our own half.
10 minutes.
For Newcastle,
Okay, and Kyle, listen. Sorry to cut you off, mate, but
no, please.
listen, boys. I didn't even realize Newcastle were down to 10 men. I was saying this to my friend, and when I looked at it, I go, "Wait, is Newcastle really down to 10 men? Because where's the space? Where's the space that we're supposed to be exploited?
Yeah,
there was no, you know what I mean. Every time we had the ball, it looked like Newcastle had 12 men, mine 10.
Didn't feel like Newcastle had 10 exactly. They felt like they had 11. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
7 men. And this is exactly the same as Everton game at home. You know, you get too comfortable, you struggle to break them down. You're like, oh, they're down 10 men. Don't worry about it. We're gonna relax.
Every time we pass the ball, it looked like we had two Newcastle players surrounding us, and they were like, "Wait, hang on, they're supposed to be down to 10 men. Why are we not exploiting the space?"
It's a cockiness. We were too cocky. We played too cocky that game.
Yes,
we did, because we thought that they were down to 10 men. So I was like, oh, okay, never mind. We'll just bring on defensive midfielders and right back, and just try and scumbag a win against 10 men. You're trying to scumbag against 10 men.
You know what I mean?
Why not just throw everyone into the box or something?
No, at one point in the match, I thought we were the ones with 10 men. Not Newcastle.
Exactly. I thought we had 10 men.
Yeah.
It felt like we had one man playing last night because, like I said, Mazraoui was my man of the match. Mazraoui was by far the best player for me last night. Nobody else.
No,
it was Mazraoui.
No, but let's be honest. I'll give Eddie Howe credit where it's due. Newcastle pressed us until we thought we were the ones with 10 men, not the other way around.
Bro, because Eddie Howe systematically broke us down yesterday, bro, with 10 men. Systematically broke us down.
That broke us down. Lack of intensity and rookie mistakes, defending, passing. Like, one thing that frustrated me is that Dalot was holding back his man and waiting for the ball to drop. And all the other players around him were just waiting instead of just pressing forward with intensity.
Yeah. Lack of it, bro.
Remember that opportunity when the ball was in the air. If that was Newcastle, they'll have held back and United forward, while the other players from Newcastle will be increasing the high line so that they can get closer to where the ball is.
And you know what frustrated? You know what? I was so frustrated with the players because I saw there was one player.
Guys.
This is the thing. Look, exactly. Look at where. Look,
you're doing, man.
He's fucking not even. He's there somewhere looking at somewhere else. He's not even trying to get close to the guy.
No. Cut Malacia's contract out tomorrow. I'm fucking done. Cut his contract out. Terminate his contract tomorrow. He's fucking shit.
What the fuck was he doing that goal, bro? You can see. Bring it back up again, Bring it back up again.
I'd rather play with no left back than fucking Malacia tomorrow.
Bring that back up again. Let's run that up again. That picture. Yeah. Let's see. You should look at them. Just look at them. Look at the space between these two defenders. What is it? His back is fucking turned. Look at it. You can see his number.
Why is it back to Osula, man?
His fucking back is turned. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Bro.
And what was Carrick thinking?
Out of my club.
Bring on a defender who has not played professional football for a long time, and he's bringing on a defender against a high quality side. If it was against Leeds, Burnley, I'll understand bring on Malacia, but against Newcastle, against the teams like Newcastle, Aston Villa, I won't understand.
Oh, boys. I mean, and another player I was going to rant about is when Dilo had Newcastle player in the corner and we were in the attack. And what the guy does, he pulls his shirt in front of the referee, commits the foul. And guys want to nick the ball and try and launch an attack. But this is the kind of bullshit that we have to deal with in this team. The rubbish that we have to deal with.
And then the board thinks it's okay to keep some of these fucking duds that have played for my club for so many years and have done nothing for them. Nothing for my club. Yeah? Alright, do you know what we're going to do right now? Do you know what we're going to do right now? We're going to do a keep or sell. Actually, let's just do it right now, if you want to. Because I'm sick and tired of some of these players, man. Some of them don't deserve to play for my club. Some of them deserve to play for fucking League 2 side or fucking Sunday League, yeah? Let's do what you call keep or sell.
By the way, yeah, unless I think there's a website that has that, right?
Yes. Can you bring it up, Kyle? Or are you
let me check if there is a website.
Can you bring it up can you bring it up? Are you on your computer or on your phone?
Yeah, I'm on my computer.
Okay, can you bring it up for me, please? It's
okay, let me look for it.
It's called rank or something.
It's called?
It's called rank what'd you call? No,
Can't be asked with it, bro. Just can't be asked with some of these players anymore, bro. This is what I tell man. You keep telling me about. So tell some fans. Sorry.
Tier maker, Kyle. Tier maker.
Yeah, I've seen it. A tier maker.
Yes.
I mean, this is what I tell fans. They keep telling me, "Oh, we're gonna win league." Stop it, man. Some of these guys we've got on a team, we're never gonna win anything with them because they've been in there. They're failures all the time. They're not gonna change. They're not going to change doing what they did against Newcastle. We need a new team. Not just players. We need a new team. We need backup. So when people are not performing, you can get them subbed. And we need some of the guys like Luke Shaw, Diallo, Maguire, gone. Don't give them any more contracts. Just tell them, look, you've been shit. Get out.
By the way, how do you edit it?
Sorry.
No, how do you edit?
Edit.
Because I have the one of last year. I don't have the one of this year.
You don't have the one this year?
Yeah, there's no.
You can add a picture, I think, if you want to.
Oh, that means I'll have to log in, right?
All right. How about this then? Let me just read out for you guys. Keep or sell. All right. I'm gonna go through the player list.
Go starting lineup, bro. There's a lot. I haven't got the time for the whole entire team.
No, it'll be a quick one. Don't worry. It'll be a very quick one. Here we go. All right, buy
We can start with goalkeeper.
Sell.
Tom Heaton, retire.
Retire. Leave.
Yeah, retired.
Onana, get his ass.
Sell. Gone.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, Kyle. All right. Center Lamens keep for a very.
Yeah, we gotta keep him. Yeah. He's pretty good.
Yeah, keep.
So two goalkeepers out. Gone.
Are we done with the goalkeepers? Yeah, Tom Henton will sell. Onana sell. Bendia sell.
Sell. Yep.
Lemons keep.
Diogo Dalot sell.
Sell.
Mazraoui
keep. Yeah, I think renew the contract.
I like Mazraoui, but I think we can do better.
I'll keep him.
I'll keep him too.
But I don't think he's good enough to start for us. Although even though he was my man of the match last night and I was by some distance, I
Yeah,
think
but you need the depth. You need the depth though. So keep him.
Yeah. keep. All right,
You'll
fair
keep
enough.
him.
Delict, I would keep.
Yeah, delete
Yeah,
keep.
yeah.
Maguire, I would
Sal,
sell.
Sal.
Sell. Sorry,
I'll
it's not
keep
good.
Maguire. The thing I'll keep Maguire because I don't think we'll go for centre back this
Maybe,
summer.
yeah, you're right. But first, I was telling, but what Carl just said there, you got to keep it because we're not buying centre backs. I don't think.
Yeah.
Lissandro Martinez,
Keep.
sell. Sell.
You
I'll
sell him.
say keep.
I'm fed up. I'm fed up with his constant injuries every
Okay.
single season. Long-term injuries every single season. You go into a season, you see who's on injury list. Oh, Lissandro Martinez. What injuries? Oh, ACL. Last season, MCL. He's always injured. He's never
Yeah.
available. Sell his
But
ass.
again,
Sell him.
no, but
Don't
again, we're not
buy.
going to buy a centre back this summer.
Yeah, but Kyle,
You
he's
can
injured. He's always
no,
injured, bro.
you can sell too many of these players, but we will not go into the market to
No, but the
replace them.
problem is Kyle, he's always injured, and that's my
It's
point.
true, but as Carl said, we're not. I don't think we're gonna be buying a lot of money for a centre back.
I still sell him.
That's probably why they're not gonna sell him.
I still sell
And
him.
he's still good though. He's still useful, but we need to buy a centre back to back up these guys. So when the one guy goes down, it doesn't matter. But we're not. I don't think we're gonna be buying too many centre backs.
I don't think we'll even buy any centre back. I think most likely we focus on the midfield
Yeah.
and a bit of the attack.
Tyrell Malacia.
Sell,
Sell.
sell.
I
Sell.
would terminate his contract tomorrow. After that, after his back turned to goal last night.
Back turning shit. No, go on, man. You're terrible. You don't know what you're doing. I gotta tell you,
He
what,
should have
what
been
was he
let
looking
go.
at? What was he looking at? Was he looking at some pretty girl in the stands? What was he doing? He wasn't watching the pitch. He wasn't watching the pitch. He must have been. Oh look at that girl there. Oh, she got big, And then yeah, let me have a look at her. Look, forget the game, bro. You back. You know, as a defender, once you turn your back to the you're stupid. So go, please go.
Dorgu, keep.
Dogo, keep.
You gotta keep it.
Yeah.
Joro, loan out.
Loan out.
I'm
No,
loaning
I
him.
think we're
Yoro,
loaning. Yeah, he needs experience, and he's
I
not
think
going to get it the
Yoro
way
I'll
that.
keep.
Yeah,
I think Yoro I'll keep for squad depth. As I said before, I don't think we'll go for centre back. And as Eke mentioned, Esero Martinez is always injured. So if you loan out Euro, you'll be left with you'll have a much bigger crisis than right now.
Mm.
So yeah, Euro would loan out. guys
Euro, if we buy another centre back, I'll loan him out. And I'll sell Martinez. But since we're not buying another centre back, I'll keep him.
Okay.
Mm.
Next up, Luke Shaw. I can already see.
Yeah, get out. So
Get out.
sell,
Get
sell,
the fuck
get out. Done with it.
Sell.
Get out.
Sell.
So
Heaven,
Yeah.
I would loan out. Loan him. I'll loan him out first.
yeah. No, Eden Heaven, I'll demote him to the academy.
Yeah, because he's young. The rest of those guys are young, and we've never seen Ferguson. Well, maybe a little bit, but we've not seen like Lillon. So I don't really have any comment on these.
Send him back to the fucking academy. You're right. All right. Tyler Fredrickson. Same
I
thing.
don't know, bro. I don't know.
I think
We've not seen him. I can't comment
I'll
on
loan him
Leon.
out or sell him.
Loan
I
him
can't
out.
comment on Ferguson. I can't comment on Leon because they don't play.
Loan him out. Not developed.
Leon.
No comment because I've not seen him.
No comment.
I've not seen him.
him in the South American League, but
Next.
apart from that, I'll just loan him out for experience.
Next.
Harry Hamas, I'll bring him back.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
bring him
to
back.
compete.
Yeah.
I'll bring him back to compete with
Defensively,
Doku
he's not good
and
enough.
to be rotational player.
I'd loan him out another year. Defensively, he's not good enough. He's not good enough defensively.
Yeah, but I'm saying if we're selling Malacia, we need squad depth. And I think Harry Hamas are bringing back for the squad depth and also to compete.
Mason
So we
Mount.
can move.
Sell. He's never fit. He's got to go.
And
Quickly,
he
boys.
shouldn't be wearing the number 7 in the first place.
Exactly, man. Sell him.
Shouldn't be wearing the number 7 at all, man.
We should retire that number 7 until somebody decides who really is a good number 7.
Yep.
Because the number 7 shirt is now becoming a joke. Sancho had it, joked it up. Mouse got it, joked it up. So yeah, time to put it aside now.
Yeah, to retire it, yeah.
Keep.
Bruno,
Who?
keep. I'll give him my new contract.
We're gonna keep Bruno because really, I mean, yeah, we were terrible, but he was the only one that looked a threat. To be honest, the rest.
Yeah.
Casemiro's going, so
He's already gone. He's already gone. So
Ugarte, I'll board him in the next flight to Turkey.
Yeah, he's got to go.
Can I fly over and help you drop off from the next airport, please?
Taxi. I'll give him a taxi.
Yeah. Do you know what? All of us fly over there, and take him to the fucking airport. So that's what we'll do. Useless. Should have never signed him in the first place. 60 million on his bum, man.
And that's on Ineos.
Absolute bum. You know what I mean? Ineos.
Yeah.
Crap. Kobe Menu.
Shit.
Keep. Kobe Menu is a must keep.
You keep him, but we need competition.
Yeah, I'll keep him. I'll give him a new contract.
The thing is, we keep him, but we also need somebody who's more athletic than him as well, because he's not athletic.
Collier, I would bring back. He's a good player. I actually rate Collier.
I'll wait. These two, Go and Collier, I'll bring back.
Yeah, I love for Gore and Collier. I'll learn them out again, because I feel like I feel like in the summer we'll sign DMs and a MC, so there's no need bringing back quality youngsters to just sit on the bench. So I think I'll learn them out again.
Toby Collier and blown out probably. Hoyland sell. Let's move on.
Hoyland sell.
Yeah, he's not coming back.
Cunha bench.
Well, to be honest with you, that forward line, the only person in that one is Hoyland really, because the rest are new. Everyone's new.
Yeah, Zaxi, I'll sell.
He is going anyway, so I'm not even bothered with him. So, but the rest, you can't really sell Cunha. You can't really sell Ahmed. You can't sell Sesko. You can't really sell Mbemo.
Ahmad keep and Mbemo bench him.
Mbemo keep. Chido, I feel like Chido should get more minutes.
Chido should get more minutes. Eden Weltley.
I'll keep him on loan.
And the rest at the bottom there, get rid of.
Chido, we have to loan out for a year, I think, to give him some.
Yeah. Marcus and Sancho, go. Get out.
Let's go keep and start. Yep. The bottom two, yeah.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Just get out. No more.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. But you see, from that squad there, it's so damn short and full of no depth that this is the work that we need to do. And that's why I tell fans, don't be happy that we're winning games and thinking that we're gonna catch Arsenal and catch this man. If you go on their, don't go on their websites in the show, but if you go watch their freaking lineups and their roster, bro, you're not even nowhere near them.
It is what it is, man.
You see, we can beat these teams in a one-off game, but it's a consistency amongst this whole entire season what always gets us going.
Consistency, the mentality, and also the technicality, and also the skills as well.
Yeah.
And simple football techniques that we learn when we're growing up: how to pass, how to defend, how to close the ball, how to be visionary, and how to press and how to man mark.
Yeah,
simple things that we have all learned growing up.
Exactly, and they have not learned. And
that's what they taught us in high school.
Yeah, it's the basics. the basics,
Yeah.
the fundamentals of football, and we lack the fundamentals.
Carrick is getting the basics right. It's the players that didn't perform last night, in my opinion. Carrick got everything. Carrick got the line spot on, in my opinion. I don't care what anyone
The
says.
lineup was good, but then Carrick
The
had
lineup,
got
I'm
the
not
he
blaming
got the
him for the
subs wrong.
lineup. I'm not blaming him for the lineup. I'm blaming him for the subs.
But
The
then
timing of
again,
the subs and also
looking at the bench, the subs wrong because you should have bought Zerks and Ahmed uh, early because I would have hooked Cunha as well and go for it.
Hmm.
He brings on a left back and a DM a number 6 to go, and you're chasing a win. That is the thing what Amrin was criticized for. You're chasing a win and you're bringing on defensive minded players. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go attack first, and then if you get the second goal, then you bring on Agate or someone to clean up the midfield and stop Newcastle and go and launch a counter attack because they had to come forward.
Hmm.
We played right into the tactics of Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe was sitting, get the goal, and then sit some more, and then win the game. And we played straight into it.
Yeah. I agree with you, man. 100% agree with you. But I still think that Carrick's been getting everything correct.
Yeah,
He's allowed a couple bad maybe
yeah,
he's
but he definitely got last game terribly wrong.
and he made a mistake that you know what, it's okay. Like sometimes you just think, all right.
But he's in the interim. He's not. He hasn't developed an idea. He hasn't developed a style or nothing.
That mistake, Ray has now told me that I don't think Carrick can be the manager of this football club.
Well, this is the thing. This is what I'm saying, guys. I like Carrick. I don't want to say anything because people might say, "Oh, I'm going to start the Carrick out stuff." No, I'm not. I just don't think
I'm not Carrick out.
I just don't think he's ready for the job. What United is.
You can't be Carrick out because he's not permanent manager.
Exactly. He's not in trouble. I just don't think. I think we should be going through the process of interviewing top quality managers, and if they turn us down and Carrick still wants the job, well, yeah, but we must go through that process because there are better managers out there going to be available in the summer.
No,
And
but
what United need, because right now, boys, the thing what I'm worried about with Carrick, right, is the ability to attract big players that can change us. We need game changing, football changing players.
Only if we qualify for Champions League and we're serious about trying to win it, we'll go and do a squad overhaul.
No,
We
but
got
what
to do a squad
also,
overhaul, man.
but
And
you
I
know
don't
what
think
also worries me about this process of a new manager is that Carrick could be the next permanent manager. Looking at Ineos deadline, they want a manager in before the World Cup 2026, and the manager that I want currently, that I feel like is better than Carrick, is Nagelsmann.
yeah,
And I feel like Ineos will turn down a quality manager like Nagelsmann just because of the bullshit deadline.
yeah. And the thing, and then what was wrong with me is the ability for Carrick to attract players that are worth, something.
I think judging at the end of the season is fair. I think look, if you think Carrick is a guy that will take us forward, then fair enough. If you don't think he's a guy to take us forward, then fair enough as well. For me, I just don't think he's ever been ready to.
I hear judging him at the end of the season, but the problem I've got is the experience of him. If you're making United is one of the hardest jobs in world football, one of the biggest jobs in world football. And the reason why I have my doubts with Carrick is because he's come from Middlesbrough, and he's showing me signs of this is like what Middlesbrough would do, lose these kind of games because they have been losing these games. And don't forget he was sacked from Middlesbrough, and that's why I'm always going to have my doubts, even if at the end of the season, because to give Carrick a job, he's going to be like Arteta. He's a rookie coach, and problem what we've got with Carrick, and I think I said this on your show last time. Our fan base don't have patience for a rookie coach. because you're going to have to give Carrick 3 to 4 to 5 years and continuous building the squad to get the best out of Carrick. He's not going to go into next season and winning the Champions League or winning the Premier League because he's a rookie. In terms of him being a rookie means he's only managed at Middlesbrough, and you could see his demeanour on the pitch that the rookiness is in him. He's not screaming, he's not pointing. He looked very nervous yesterday because he knows deep down this job is very, very big. And that's why even people who say, "Oh, give him the end of the season," but my big doubt is he's a rookie, and we don't have the patience for rookies because if next season comes and he flops 2 or 3, 4 games, he won't survive at the end of the year because everything will be too much for him. And that's why I say we need to get a manager who can deal with the big size of the club, can deal with the pressure, can do things in game quick, and continue the show going. And that's my biggest doubt of Carrick.
No,
I'll let you guys have what to say.
Also, my biggest doubt of Carrick is he's too much. He's too much of a yes pleaser. And that's what surprises me. He's too much of a yes pleaser. He wants to please the fans. He wants to please the players, and he wants to be in everyone's good books. Yeah, and that is a change from how he is as a player, because I don't think he was like that as a player.
He's a carbon copy of Oli.
Yeah, he's a copy of Ole.
Yeah.
For the caretaker role, and that's what is worrying me.
Yeah.
And also he's making some mistakes. Subs decisions are some mistakes. And I just feel like I'm not judging him right now. I want to see how he bounces back from this loss, his first loss in his career as a United caretaker and as United interim. I want to see how he bounces back against Villa, because Villa will be a tough game.
That'll be a tough game, yes.
A tough game.
Because Umre is better than him in terms of management. So he has to bring something to the table to beat Umre.
Yeah, and that's what I want to see. Because let's be honest, Emery has an easy game before playing us. They have Lille. So Emery can easily rotate against Lille and then play full strength against United.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But anyways,
because Glasner before the red card was bossing Carrick. Glasner was bossing Carrick, bro.
Yeah.
Because Crystal Palace was bossing us at Old Trafford because we only had 40% of the ball.
He was getting out tacticked. He was getting outplayed, but the fact that we won was because of moments.
Moments, bro. He's been getting out tactic in the last couple of games. He's been getting out tactic. Yeah, he got Pep and he got Arteta, but the last couple of games, you could see the football and you're watching the football. He's been out tactic, and he's been winning on the moments. And as I said to Kyle, he's a carbon copy of Oli, because Oli used to do the same thing: get moments, win games, and people thought, "Oh yeah, this guy is great," but he's not. Deep down, when he gets found out, he goes to shambles, and that's my worry.
Fair enough. Anything else? Go to player ratings?
Yeah, let's go to player ratings, yeah.
Yeah, we can go to player ratings.
Sterling Lamens in goal.
Average. He had an average game. Actually, did he have an average game? Not really.
No, he didn't really have much.
I know people cussing again about the goal, but what could he do with that goal?
The penalty he could have saved, to be fair. That's about it. The penalty.
That's about it, really. I mean, I still give him a 7 because.
Yeah.
What could he do about that curl shot? That curl shot was a great curling.
The penalty, he apparently, I think, from what I heard from the screen when I was watching, I heard a double deflection. So it must have. Sorry, not double deflection. I heard a deflection, so it must have hit him on the way in. So he could have saved it. So that's what I'm saying. But I don't know what you were saying just now. Sorry, let me cut you off there.
No, I was saying about the winner that they scored. I don't think. So I know some people were cursing and saying, "Oh, well, he could have done something and saved the ball," but it was a curled shot, and I don't think he saw it until late, and then he just curled into the corner.
Actually, to be honest, I think the first two goals, he couldn't have done anything about it. But again, as a goalkeeper, you're meant to keep the ball out of your net. So he felt that's his job at doing that. So at the end of the day, I'll give him a 5.
5. Okay.
Yeah, I'll give him a 5. I think it wasn't bad, but
I'll say
part of the average team again. Yeah.
I'll say 6.
You give
I'll
what?
say
Sorry,
I'll say
6.
6 to be a bit different. Masraoui, my man of the match. 8. 8. He was the best player on the pitch last night by some distance.
Yeah,
Me.
I'll give Mazori an 8 too.
Because once he went off, you could see the difference.
Yeah, I'll give him 8 as well. Yeah, because he was getting forward and he was defending. So give him 8.
Yeah. 8.
He was actually playing a decent. He was actually doing a lot more than Dilo was.
He was the man
As soon
of
as
the match.
Dilo came on the pitch, everything stopped. So yeah, he deserved an 8.
Let's be real, he was the man of the match. All right. Anyways, Maguire, poor.
Shit. 4. I gave him a 4 because of the goal that was conceded. Him and Tyler, no communication. The space. When you showed me that picture, because I didn't even go back and watch it, to be honest. But yeah, what was he doing? He wasn't bringing together the guy. Yeah, it's just poor. But the fact that we only had 2 defenders back as well. Yeah, poor.
I'm tempted to give Maguire a C. Okay.
I couldn't hear you, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, boys. Yeah.
Did I lag?
No.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I said I'll give him a 4. Yeah.
I'll give him a 4, man. It's 4. I'll give him a 4. It was bad.
Lenny Euro. 4.
I'll say
They're always below average,
Actually,
boys.
you know
He
what?
gets a 5.
You know he was better than Maguire last night. I'll say 6. He was better than Maguire last night. I'll say 6 for Euro.
Below average.
Yeah,
below average, 5.
I don't think he was the worst player. Were you guys saying 5? Both of you
Yeah,
saying
he's
5?
below average. Most of the team was below average, to be honest, but he gets a 5, yeah.
Kyle, what are you saying? Can't hear.
Well,
I don't know if he's there. We'll get back to him in a minute then. Luke Shaw. Please get this guy. Please get this guy gone in the summer.
Get him sold, man. I've had enough. I've had enough of him guy. Get him sold.
Time's
and
up.
he was once my favorite player, but now through the years, nah, he's got to go. He should have gone when he failed us on the Ollie.
3 for Luke Shaw. Fucking
Goal. Terrible. Why is he always in the starting lineup? I don't get it. I don't get. Luke Shaw came off injured. He limped off injured last match, right? And somehow he's ready to be in the starting lineup, doing what Luke Shaw does. Rubbish. We actually play with 10 men when we pick Luke Shaw.
Yeah, man, Luke Shaw is just terrible. Should be gone.
Did I give my ratings for Euro?
No, you haven't given your rating for Euro. We just went to Luke
I'll
Shaw.
give him a 5.
Hold on, let me look. Come on, I can't hear him.
Sorry, no worries, man. No worries.
Yeah, I'll give Euro a 5. And yeah, did we do for the lot?
No, we haven't done for Dallo yet. No.
Yeah, Luke Shaw, I'll give him a 3. I want him out of my club.
Same. I give him a 3 as well. Euro, I gave a 6 because I don't think he was the worst player on the pitch last night.
Yeah, so for his sake, I'll give Euro a 5. For Luke Shaw, I'll give him a 3.
Yeah,
Big
we
up-
all gave him the 3 because he's just terrible.
big
He's
up
just
Big up to you, bro. Last night was a loss in it, to be honest. It was coming. I want to see how Kite performs and bounces back after a loss and see and has been playing. Saying,
No, actually, I agree
Great.
with Twist.
yeah,
To be honest, let's be honest. I guess Palace, Everton,
Everton,
and I guess the last 4 games.
and
we've
even
not
moments,
played well. No,
and even in
Huh?
moments against Spurs as well. Even in moments against Spurs and West Ham as well, we've not been playing well.
we've not played well in the last 3 games,
Yeah.
and the Coutts football has gone to shit really in the last couple of 3 games. To be honest,
Yeah, so let's be honest. The last 4 games, we were just one goal, three mistakes away from losing.
yeah.
Yeah. And
I don't see
I felt
anything.
like
I don't
the
see
loss.
anything really
I
at
felt
the
like the
moment.
loss against Newcastle was coming
Sorry,
eventually. Yeah.
yeah, it was. Yeah,
Mm.
last 3 games is a worry for me because you don't just want to win; you want to get performance behind it as well because you want to say, okay, this is the style that Carrick's going to bring to the team. And I'm looking at it and thinking, is this really what he's going to bring next year? We're doomed. So it's not looking good at the moment, boys. But let's have a look. Let's see what he does against Villa.
So Luke Shaw, we all saying 3.
Of
The
course.
midfield- Well, all right. Let's
Actually, for Luke Shaw personally, I'll drive Luke Shaw to his next club. This summer, I'll drive him to his next club.
Thank you, Carl. To me, you and me will be in the front seat and saying, thanks, Luke Shaw. See ya.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Pick me
I'll
up.
drive him
Pick
to
me
his
up
next
when you're driving Luke Shaw to a new club. Pick me up, and we'll be in the front seat, and we make sure that we could come on Akavin's channel and say, look, me and Carl have driven Luke Shaw out this club. Don't worry about him now.
Mm-hmm.
That's how much I want this guy out my club, mate. You know what I mean?
I agree.
I've been watching Luke Shaw out of my club for the past 3 seasons.
Yes.
Twisted Fate. Do you want to see? Do you want to see a quick photo? Do you want to see this? I'm gonna frustrate you right now. Yeah. Look at this, my friend. Look at this. Yeah. Look at fucking Malacia. Look at what he's doing there. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, man. Send Malacia with him too. Facts.
Exactly, man.
No, but you know, okay. I think rumors have it that Wallace's girlfriend was in that stand.
Sorry.
No, I'm saying rumors have it that his Malassia's girlfriend was in the stands.
Yeah, he was. He was looking at her. He was probably watching her, not and turning his back at the match. Go. Him and both of Luke Shaw in the back seat. Both of them.
If you have Twitter, I dare you to tweet that. Seriously. If you have Twitter, I dare you to tweet that. That tweet will bang for sure. That tweet will bang for sure. You know what I mean?
It will. No, because there's no other sensible reason to convince me why Malasia was looking that side, specifically that direction.
Yeah. What was he doing? What was he doing? God, man. I don't know what he was doing.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, actually, I'll have Malasia and Luke Shaw at the back seat when I'm driving them out of the club.
Yes, in the back seat.
Big up to you, bro. Big up to you. Next season we cannot go into the UCL with Charles our main left back, or else we are getting crucified. Facts, man. Big up, man. Best player, the greatest player, greatest profile picture. Big up to you, bro. The GOAT Ronaldo, you know what I mean, in your profile picture. I love that, man. Big up to you. Hope you're doing good. Anyways, we're gonna do this, yeah. Midfield. Let's just give him a rating 1 by 1. So I'm gonna go Casemiro. I'm gonna say 7 when he was on.
Yeah, 7 when he was on. Yeah.
Bruno went
6.
Sorry, Menu. He was what'd you call? Menu 6 and Bruno 7.
6.
All right, so Casemiro 7, Bruno 7, Menu 6. What about you guys? Three of you.
I mean, I give Casemiro a 7 because again he headed the ball and he looks. I give Kobe didn't have really his best game. He's 6. I needed in Bruno, so they're both 6.
Um,
Kyle, what are you saying?
okay,
Three.
so for me, I'll say Casemiro, I'll give him a 7. Kobe, I'll say a 6. Bruno, a 5.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right then. I guess next is the front three.
Good. For me, I'm sorry, all the front three gets a 5. That's all the front three for me. Done.
And Wembo gets a 2. That was, bro. He's been useless in the last few games, and it's finally getting to him and expose him now.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad last game, no doubt about that, and it was bad this game too. But as I said, they all get below 6, so because the wall were poor.
Yeah, I think Cunha gets a 4. Bruno gets a not Bruno. What's the name again?
Bremo.
Wembo gets a 2. Sesko gets a 4.
Yeah,
you know what?
they're just poor. They're average. Not one of them. They didn't link up.
He didn't get service.
They didn't sit. Yeah, they didn't get no service. They didn't link up. They wasn't passing the ball to each other. They didn't look for space. Everybody was in everybody's pocket. You know, all our forward line was in Newcastle's pocket. I think this morning when they wake up, Newcastle players, and they take out the pocket, they'll see Sesko, Bremo, and Cunha fall out of there because that's how deep they were in there.
And you know what the board of directors of Newcastle will feel? They'll feel proud that they fumbled those 3 deals because they could have gotten those 3 players.
Yeah, they'll be smiling. They'll be sipping champagne tonight and thinking, "Yo, we didn't sign it. We didn't care. Look at them." And I think they did that to make a statement. I think Newcastle made a statement to say, "Oh well, yeah, you didn't need Sesko or Mbeumo because we'll just pocket them."
Yeah, man. My fact, the board never looked 100% agree with you. 100% agree with you. But yeah, no, look. Twisted Fate. I'll add to this. There's 2 players last night that can lead the game with their heads held high. Mazraoui as well. Mazraoui was the only guy that him and Bruno can lead that pitch with something.
Yeah.
Only them 2.
Those 2. Yeah.
For a reason. You saw Mazraoui intercepting the passes, intercepting a lot. Like, making tackles. The guy was going forward with it as well. He wasn't scared. Yeah. Mazraoui was the only guy.
And this is
him and Bruno. Yeah, 2 of them, both of them.
And this is why we talk about Bruno being with bad players, because in a better team, Bruno's getting assists, 2 or 3 assists yesterday. But he's playing with these boys who are inconsistent again.
Look at this. William Osula, Manchester United graduate, scores the winner against United.
What? United graduate?
You know that?
Yeah.
He's an academy graduate.
You see, this is the thing. We have players, ex-players that want. We have ex-players that want to kill us. They want to beat us.
Rubbish players and no fight against 10 men, 100%.
Rubbish, mate. Rubbish.
But yeah, Kyle.
Did we do the subs?
No.
We do the subs.
Has Kyle given the rating for the front 3 yet?
And okay, the front 3. To be honest, I did not see Sesko in that box. Sesko was invisible in that box. All I saw was a tall man running and getting frustrated. Cunha was diving a lot, let's be honest. To be honest, I agree with Clipper, Karen Clipper, that Cunha was diving a lot. He was just trying to get a free kick, penalty, and he was not useful. Bomu was deep in Lewis Hall's pockets.
Bro, all Cunha was doing was moaning.
Deep, very deep. If a 19-year-old left back can put you in his pocket, what about UCL left backs? What about Bruno Mendes? What about people like Hakimi?
This is what I said, bro. This morning, the Newcastle players have emptied the pockets, and Bruno, Cunha, and Sesko all falling out because they just been pocketed. Breeze. It was a breeze for Newcastle defense yesterday. Breeze.
Yeah, man. Anyways,
The subs.
we were off
Yeah,
on
the
an
subs.
anger. Screw Ramsdale, unbelievable save, but I wish that went in. Same. Even this performance was a wake up call. Facts, bro. 100%. Anyways, bench. All right, get to the bench. Ugarte, shit.
Shit.
Actually, no. Ugarte wasn't the worst player when he came on, but he still wasn't good.
But it was a dumb substitution, but he tried. I think he tried to shoot a couple of times. And it was blocked. A 5.
No, but
5.
I'll give him a 4.
Okay, I'll give him a 5.
Dallo, 5.
No, that doesn't even get a 5. He gets a 4 because he come on, and all the attacking play what Naz was doing stopped.
No, but also, let's be honest. When Dallo was coming on, the team's mentality was defensive, not attacking.
Yeah.
So, as a sub, when you come onto the pitch, what you do is adapt to the team's mentality. If the team is attacking, you'll go forward. If the team is defensive, you'll defend. And when the lot was coming on, the team's mentality was defensive. So,
yeah,
he gets a 5. Yeah.
We'll see the sub again. You know, that's how bad it was. I forgot.
Zerks was a sub.
Sorry.
Actually did well.
Ahmad next.
He was quiet. He came on a sub, and I didn't hear nothing about. Again, he was pocketed. He came on and he started passing the ball backwards.
Did nothing when he came.
Nothing at all. Came on and didn't absolutely. Okay, yeah, he's something for Mbeumo, but what did he do? He didn't create nothing. He came on like he was pissed off that he didn't start and fuck it. He came on with the attitude. He didn't show attitude, but he came on like, oh, well, why are you bringing me on as a sub for? I should be starting, and didn't do nothing. I think he had one chance to square it to someone, and he passed the ball backwards.
What were you saying? Ahmad, Kyle. 3 for me.
3.
Yeah, for Ahmad, I'm not convinced. I thought bringing him on as a sub will change the game, but it hasn't. You've only seen that hunger for one game, and the next game he has gone back to being the way he is. Yeah. So with Ahmad, I'll say it's a 4. He didn't change the game. He does disappeared into the game.
Yeah, he disappeared. He disappeared yesterday. Yeah. And he was brought on to change the game, and he didn't change it.
Maguire has 5 relegations on the CV. It tells you a lot you need to know. 5 relegations on the CV, and he was once our captain.
Now, I can also tell you something that's also a bit shocking as well. The only ECL winner that we have in this squad is Mazraoui and Delete. Mazraoui, Delete, and Casemiro. Only those.
Mazraoui and Delete won the Champions League. Huh? They never won the Champions League.
No, but in terms of experience, in terms of Champions League,
Mason Mount has won the Champions League. He played in the final.
Yeah, but he's never fit to be a contribution, to be honest. And it's sad because when Mason Mount's on the pitch, he does contribute, but he's never there to be contributing. And we don't need to carry injured men because we need all our men. That's why, for me, Mason Mount sadly needs to go.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. This showed how weak our depth is for 2 games a week. Casemiro to Ugarte, Mazraoui to Dallo, Shaw to Malacia, Menu. Bro, it's not even just that, bro. It's the training session that he's given them, the training time he's given them. He's cut the training time short as well, and we only have 1 game a week. We don't play till 15 days now. We don't even play till next Saturday. Not this Saturday, I mean next Saturday. Aston Villa, or Sunday, whatever it is. We don't play till next weekend now. So, I just don't get this idea of not being able to, play, like to increase the training time. It's a joke.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we discussed. We discussed this. We said he should said whatever training intensity that we were doing on the Aaron, we're continuing that. I'm just making a different formation, or you do a different tactic, but the training sessions was always stay the same. When you go to train, you have to be intense because this is an intense sport. So you go and you bring the same efforts from your training to the match, and you can see that. That's why Newcastle were better than us because they train more intense for the game. We just lackadaisical. When I was playing sports amateurly or semi pro, my trainer, my coach always said, "Look, what you put into training is what you're going to put into the game." So I always was 100% in training, and then when I went in the match, I was 100% ready. And you could see that we've dozed off in training. So when we go to the game, we doze enough. It's only our professional pride might come into it because we're losing, so we don't really want to lose. So let's kick it up. But you start the game as the means to end. If you on Newcastle from day one, and when they get the red card, they won't be going to attack it because they will say, "Oh, you know what? United actually come to beat us here." But they realize United hasn't come to beat us, so they beat us.
Yeah. If they wants to sign young players, at least sign the experienced ones. Exactly. That's what I've been saying the whole time, bro.
Because they want to make buck. That's all they want to do. Anyway, boys, it's 9:30, so I need to.
Two more ratings. Two more ratings. Ahmad, we all give it 3.
Yeah, it was bad.
All right, Xerxes, what are we all saying?
5.
He wasn't bad. 5.
5.
To be honest, I'll give Zaxi a 6. I think Zaxi was a sub that has changed the game better than all the other subs have.
Yeah, he did change the game a bit because he looked to shoot. So yeah, I'll up it to a 6 because if that save, he forced the man to make a save, and if he didn't make that save, that ball was going in.
And then they changes our game plan. We can defend the lead instead.
Yeah. So yeah, he deserves a 6 because he did change. He did do something.
And last but not least,
Ooh.
You know who I'm talking
about here. Him 0.
No, Tyrell.
If you could give a man 0 or 10, he gets
0.
A 0, a fat 0. Because he's not only was bad, he wasn't even looking. He wasn't even paying attention.
-1 million, bro.
Bro, from what he just did there, he needs to sell.
Yep.
You cannot be not looking at the play when you are a defender, especially when it's so late in the game. You just come on. You can't make the mistake and say, "Oh, you might be tired," or he came onto the pitch and he should have been up ready. He ain't. I don't know what Ten Hag saw in that guy, but he's not even a footballer. He's amateur man.
He was a young prodigy, and then that was about it.
Well,
Kyle, what's your rating?
My rating is he should be out of the stadium.
Yeah. That's a good rating, mate. Yeah.
And Kyle says here, our squad is quality of Burnley. It's true.
Yeah, it's true, bro.
It's true, man.
And Carrick, we're gonna say about Carrick. I give him a 3. It was bad.
No rating for Carrick. I don't think so. Unless you want to give him 3. I guess 3.
Yeah, I like to give a manager a rating of how he managed the game and how he substitutions and all that, and it was bad, so he gets a 3.
Yeah, Kyle, what are you saying?
I think, to be honest, the lineup was a good lineup, but his game management skills, I'll give him a 2.
Yeah.
Ten Hag wanted to build. I can see it. Man United. Ruben wanted to build a Sporting Lisbon version of Man United. Facts.
And I don't know what Carrick wants to build because we don't know. Anyway, boys.
I think Carrick wants to build a second division version of United.
Yeah.
Time on trains, I give no F on Fergie. Did short trains with focus on efficiency, not making carries during Fergie during sessions with intensity. I don't care about times. You know what it is? We play more games under Fergie. We're playing one game a week. There's a difference. But
That's
anyway,
exactly, bro. This is the difference, bro. There's no short to efficiency. I mean, we're not going to play again for 10 days, so you don't need any kind of short thing. You need to be intense for the game.
But anyways, I know Ray, you do have to go. I don't want to keep you in. Guys, make sure you guys go follow Ray's Instagram. It's in the description of the video. I put it there already. I typed it in. Make sure you guys go follow that. And then Kyle's channel is in the description as well at Football Overseas, right here. People, type this one in. Make sure you guys hit the like button on your way out and subscribe to the channel. We're now about 48 subs to 600. 48 subs away from 600 subscribers. Come on, guys. Subscribe, like, and share. We're trying to hit 1K before the World Cup. Before the World Cup, 1K is the goal. Come on, guys.
Actually, if
Malaysia... Go on.
If Malaysia is simulated by Australia, imagine him against the best players coming on as a sub next season.
But yeah. Anyways, they're going to wrap it up here, people.
Yeah.
Show. It's a good show. It's you to just let your frustration out, and I hope we don't have to do this anymore for a while. Big up everyone.
I hope they bounce back.
Sort yourself out for Aston Villa. Like,
please.
Subscribe. Come on, United. Ineos out, Glazers out. Come on, United.
Come on. All right, guys. See you.
See you guys. Take care.